All you lovers out there, I'm such an alcoholic. Every time we say welcome back, I go, hey, let me get mine. Shit. Yeah, let's toast. Cheers to the couple of the month for November.
All right, so
October,
yes. Well, we were just sitting here joking, saying they've given us enough material for October, November, and December. We may not need another one for the rest of the year.
We're done with 2015.
Right.
We're closing it up.
So we just had an awesome conversation about why you prefer to be in more predominantly white spaces. So, Mark.
Yes.
Kozin.
My turn.
Why do you prefer to be in more predominantly African American or black spaces?
I think that, like I said earlier, that I had grown up in a predominantly white or different ethnic backgrounds, but not specifically African American backgrounds. I think Atlanta itself is such an African American mecca that I think that maybe not just I think my interest in the culture. I think something interesting outside of my own race, learning about another race, has always been attractive to me. I know it started probably in my college years.
Did you go to HBCU?
No. I didn't want to look at it. I want to look at more. I did date a few more houses. So I really am.
Haven't we all?
I'm an honorable alumni or something like that. No, but I think as just my interest, I don't know where it actually came from. I think it's not as easy as I guess just musically and what I was into, but I think that's a part of it. I think that programming is what I was interested in. Who you're attracted to is interested in. Ironically, I think we live in a predominantly African American area in Cascade.
Did you pick this area?
Yes.
We did.
So,
that's the sore spot. We'll get into that later. I'll write my note.
Yeah, so I guess we have to go deep psychologically on why, but I don't know. I feel like I have never been maybe rejected. I've never been rejected by an African American community. Like, I feel like I've always, whether it's establishment, probably different than like just we were talking about the Alfredo's off the Cheshire Ridge, but I've never walked into an African American establishment and not felt welcome. I don't know if it's the personality I have or my demeanor.
You and me, so
right.
He wasn't always with you.
Right. I wasn't. Yeah.
Oh, maybe it's just that your level of comfort.
Yeah.
And you go in and you own the space that you're in. They just have no choice. But why would they reject?
I mean, when I came down in 1999, and I mean, like I said before, I was kind of a late bloomer. So ironically, once I got into a relationship, and he was African American, and they go to Morehouse. So I think that like. I would be the white guy going to step shows.
Right.
And
well, how old are you?
I'm 38.
You're 38. You're 36, right?
Yeah. So that was like at 23 years old.
Okay.
So back then, I don't know how long you guys have been down here, but like tracks.
I've been here for over 20 years.
Yeah, so tracks.
But I've only been gay for 10 of those years.
Well, he's always been gay. He's only gay
our former lives.
Right. So
you remember the back streets.
I went the back street, the tracks, the Bulldogs. So. I don't know. Like I said, maybe it's part of the attraction, or maybe it's just a comfortability factor. I did experience, dating African Americans. I did get the token white guy or the stereotypes, or are you with them for good credit,
right?
Or like, sexual stereotypes or whatever the case may be. But I always have been approachable. I feel like that's probably, and I don't know if you agree or not, but I think that's kind of where my background and just how my personality is. I'm just approachable.
Yeah.
Can you
I'm
dance?
not type.
Yes.
I could dance.
So you dance?
Stepping up against the wall.
Can you dance?
Don't make me do it.
Let me see you
know.
dance. Oh, please! Yes, you gotta dance. Hey, let him go. Let him go. Hey, whip and watch me dance. I can't dance.
I can't do it either.
I can't
I won't even
dance.
try to do it.
So, have you ever dated a white guy?
No.
I have not.
So
I was just about to ask.
I have dated Dominican, Puerto Rican, but I've never, and it's never like I
You
don't
like
think,
the melanin.
right.
You like the tan?
Keep it real. You.
Are you a tanner? You like the tan?
I do like tan. Yes, you know that.
Yeah.
Summer,
Me too, let's
like,
do it.
but I don't actually go to a tanning. But I just naturally in the summer I sit out.
Oh, but he lays out.
Yeah.
So, okay, so you never dated a white guy. I think it's interesting.
Yeah.
And I lost my train of thought.
Is there a particular reason why you have never dated a white guy? Do you not find
Maybe see
white men attractive?
No, I wouldn't say that. I think the lesson learned about race in general is just, even my heterosexual friends, they have a preference. If it's a blonde girl or a brunette girl or certain eyes, I think you are attracted to what you're just naturally attracted to. So
And you never think you don't like with him.
Right.
He think that maybe that's possibly linked to his level of comfort or where he was when he was growing up. So you don't think that it has anything to do with you mentally or growing up, but just with what gets your dick hard.
pretty much.
We're gonna. Is that
Well,
a question? I mean,
It's a fair question.
Right, it's a fair question.
love works after dark.
Like I can see somebody that's Caucasian and find them attractive, and it's
But not sexually, because we've had that discussion.
Right. I mean, the joke is like.
But you never even had sex with a white person
No,
before.
He's never dated.
Oh.
No, ever.
Wow.
But again,
I never have either.
It sounds so racist, though, but I think it
it's
just comes down to
Yeah.
I think a preference or what you're the environment that you're in. I think that where you find or where you land in life, you search out for me, I guess it's something that's different and something I'm interested in the culture. Like we watch, predominantly African American shows.
Ratchet.
But I don't know where it comes from, but I just think, it's who I am, and I'm not trying to change who I am. I'm not trying to be a different race. I understand
Or even
struggle.
figure out why.
Right.
It just is what it is.
what
But
it
the
is.
irony is, to your point about watching TV together,
Right.
or even being out, is you're not attracted to all black guys. So I just want to put that out
No.
there. But I can identify. I can say, oh, there you go, right there. Like I can.
You
tell
know who's
his type.
and he knows my type of white guy.
Oh yeah, I know his type.
And it's like he'll be like, oh, there you go, right there. And then occasionally
Right.
we'll be like, we both agree on the same
Same,
type. It's usually
yeah.
white actually, because it's
or some kind of flavor.
or some kind of
Yeah,
flavor,
maybe not.
some kind of swirl in there. But we just know it's like weird. It's like even with the black guys that you are attracted to, I know his type. Like I could, that's Mark all day. Oh, Mark wouldn't even look at him twice.
Right.
Well, I always related to this. Like at the end of the day, just like we can't help the fact that we attracted to men.
Yep.
It's very gay. You just really can't help what you're attracted to.
Right.
Yeah.
You really can't. Now, I do think that, like in cases as yours, sometimes the rejection from a certain group could make you steer away from them, and might make you diminish an attraction from them. But I think that what you're attracted to is what you're attracted to.
Yeah.
I agree with that. But I have a question for you, Mark. So, what do you say to those people out there, to those lovers out there, who talk about the misappropriation of black culture and white people having an affinity for just the blackness? And because you're going to get those people, you're going to get them to say, I don't care what you feel in your heart, you
Right.
just want to be black, or you just want to take the black
mandingo
culture
type of
and
thing,
blah blah
yeah.
blah blah blah. Right? What do you say to those people? Do you say anything?
Try his meatballs and pasta. You'll know. The Italian comes out. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
I mean, I think it still does come down to, I think, just like I think that we experience in the gay community, like if you have a homophobic guy that says, oh, you're gay, they almost pull back. But it's not like all gay guys are attracted to all guys. You know, so it's the same type of thing. I think it's I think it starts with who you're attracted to, and then the conversation that goes on. Like for Kurt and I, we've been together for 6.5 years. So it wasn't like, oh, just because he's black, I'm with him, or just because he's white. It was like, we both agree, we don't like the word soulmates. We really don't like that. I think like there's so much more as far as our relationship. We have single friends, we have people that always say to us, I can't find somebody. So I think it starts with, you have to definitely be in a spot where you love yourself and you're taking care of yourself. We're both, never forget that we're both men, you know, and there's something in a man that that independence. You always want to be able to not lose that. And it's more of a shared wanting to be just there for each other, a love for each other, but never take away that manhood, or never take away like his background or my background. I think we respect individualism. We're individualism. Yeah, like we.
I mean, and we joke, not to cut you off, but like we joke about, oh, you're the black one, the white one, but like truth be told, he very much is like Italian and Czech, and he embraces.
I'm not trying to
all
be
of that. He's not trying to be. Well, I want to, because I like black culture. Now I think I'm black. It's like he knows at the end of the day, and he embraces. I'm Italian and Czech, and you know, to the point that I said earlier, where I've dated, you know, white guys, and there are different types. There are ones that are so focused on just. They're fixated on, I'm dating a black guy. That's like, oh my God, I'm like, it's like a prize to them. And then there's some that are like, I'm dating a guy who happens to be black. And I think
that's where we are.
And that's how, you know, if someone were to ask me, I would say that like, that's you. You're a white or Italian guy that's married to a black guy, but you're not like fixated on, oh my God, I got a black guy. It's like,
that's not the point. It's just natural.
It's just natural.
And I understand too, coming from my background too, that
I feel like I was talking
you know, him being African American, like I'm not African American, so I can never like walk in his shoes. I can't see how a police officer, what's going on in the news, Black Lives Matter and everything like that. Like I am kind of involved in it because that's my spouse. But I can never experience, because whatever somebody sees on the outside is what they see. This is the country that we live in. But we haven't touched upon ours yet. But you know, we do want to have, you know, kids ourselves, and it's probably going to be a child of, you know, mixed race. So that child's going to probably be looked at as an African American. So that's always going to affect me. You know, I can't walk in his shoes, but it will affect me. I have a stepdaughter that's of a different race. So I never try to pretend that I am a black person or anything like that.
Oh, you can relate.
Yeah, I can relate. It affects me. It affects me. It's my husband. This is my stepdaughter. This is
your brother.
My brother. This is, you know, Asian cousins. Like, I guess that I think it's allowed me to be a non-judgmental person, which I think would make me a great father, and I think a great husband and a person, hopefully.
Now, have you ever dated a black man?
No.
You have not, so that's so interesting. You've never.
But you've had relations.
And you've never dated.
Whoa,
that wasn't the question.
No more drinking.
And the importance of looking out for our families and friends.
And standing together in the fight against HIV. Everyone should get tested for HIV at least once as part of routine health care.
Gay and bisexual men may benefit from more frequent HIV testing and should consider getting tested every 3 to 6 months.
Knowing your status and taking whatever next steps it requires makes you and our community
stronger. HIV testing is free. Visit gettested.cdc.gov/stronger.
Mr. Kozik, how do you make love work? If you could give one nugget, there that word is, nugget, to our viewers out there, how do you make love work?
No, sir. Rico?
I will say, the obvious things, communication and trust are definitely important. For us, I think it is about, keeping people out of your business and making your business your business. And, just not being afraid to be honest with yourself and be honest with your partner.
Yeah. Awesome. For me, I would say, like I have been in previous relationships where the person you're with, they would say they don't need to be your best friend. For me, and I think for him, that's why we're together, and 6.5 years in, it's like, he is my best friend. I could talk to him about anything, the good times and the bad. When great things happen, he's the first person I want to talk to when bad things and things I actually don't even want to talk to him about. I know that he is the person to go to, even if it's not what I want to hear.
Right.
So when you find that person, and then find, number one, be happy with yourself. If you're not there financially, if you're not there emotionally, you can't give that to somebody else if you're not feeling that within yourself. Don't rush into it because I feel lonely or I need somebody to take care of me. Find that person that you connect with, that's your best friend, and you could share absolutely anything with them, the good times and the bad.
Yeah, I think I don't know who tells you that you shouldn't be best friends with your partner, but you really should. Like, there should be nobody closer to you than the person that you have
shares your bed.
You have committed your life to it.
Yeah.
You'd be surprised. I've been in a relationship.
I've had friends that will go to their best friend with somebody.
but
They won't tell their partner.
Oh, we're lovers, but you're not my best friend.
You're not my
It's
best
like,
friend,
no, there's something, to me, I think you're dooming yourself for failure if that person you can't go to knows everything about you. And again, it's about the difficult conversations,
The uncomfortable conversations. Yeah, it is.
and that's your best friend. And if you could go to your best friend, you'll figure it out. You'll resolve it. I mean, that's what love is.
Oh,
I like it.
I love it. All right.
So we will see you guys at the Gentlemen's Ball, right?
October 31st.
October 31st. We're going to Beyond the Mask, but wear your mask as you enter, and we will go beyond them as you get into the program. October 31st, www.thegentlemensfoundation.org. These suggestions for us for couple of the month or bachelor of the month, or you just want some advice on random love question, please email us.
Loveworks@juanandg.com. I'm going to say the email address this time. Loveworks@juanandg.com.
They didn't catch the
They
other
probably
side.
did, and we're going to air it if they do. All right.
Thank you. Peace.
Love you all.
Thanks.
Good stuff.
Got it.